Hung around the back chasing foul balls, and then the groundskeeper asked me to want to come out and help on the field, and once I did that, it was like, I'm staying, and I've been there ever since. It takes a lot of work. You can't, like I said earlier, you can't turn your back on it. And I come in the morning and set everything up, get the batting cages up for the for the team that afternoon, and then we just kind of go get the mowing done. I have an assistant, Keith, that comes in with me, and we kind of go at it all day long, and when the game is over that night, we finally go back home. So it's long days during the season. What you see now is what we did last October, preparing for now. And everything we do in the fall, you see in the spring, as in the spring you see in the summer, and the field is constantly evolving. It's never finished, and it's always changing. And sometimes I come in here, and the next day it looks different to me than it did yesterday. It's never the same. It's never done. And there's so many things that can affect the grass. If you put the tarp out and it stays out there, and the sun gets up too hot on it, it'll burn the grass, and you have to recover from that. And if the team is home, the fans are looking at it saying, "What happened to the grass?" Not understanding that we had to cover on it for 2 days, because it rained. And in order to have fans in the seats, you got to cover the thing when it's raining. And everything I do is seen by everyone. You can do other things around the stadium, but everyone that comes to the game that pays to come in is going to look at what I've done all day. And that's the fun part about being a groundskeeper. I go home and watch the news that night, watch the sports, and see my field on TV every night. And then I say, oh, that's a bad spot right there. I can see that.
You see that actually?
Oh, I do. I can pick it out. Even when I watch a major league game, I can pick out the edges nice and tight. And I'm not watching the game. I'm watching the base path, and the guy's running down. Oh, that's chunking up a little bit. I'm trying to make the players a little happy. Last year they were a little unhappy with the dirt, so I changed to a different mix this year, and I'm hoping that I changed colors. I went from a lightish sandy color to this heritage red color turfish that we use with the amendment on it. So we've changed things around to make help the guys out a little bit, keep them off my back. Before it was just get it done. Now I want to get it done and be detailed about it. And if I go home and I'm happy with it, then I feel that the fan that comes out, they're not going to see what I felt should have been done. People ask me that, is it artificial turf? I say, no, it's real grass. Why would I mow it? I'm out here mowing it. I really do care about everything that goes on here, that there is someone here that comes to work every day with the field in mind, not the game itself, just taking care of the field. If the team wins or loses, that's fine, but I've taken care of my job. So when they go home, say, oh man, the field looked great that day. And that's what I want to know.
Do you dream about this field?
I've lost sleep over this field. Countless hours of sleep. Laid in the bed thinking what I should have done. Or like if I didn't cover it that night with a chance of rain and wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, the thunderstorm blowing through, and because I played the weather, those kill me. Those kill me. I lay in bed all. Then I come in here first thing in the morning and said, oh, it didn't rain enough to flood it, and I should have slept. Now I'm up here all day long for the game. Wow.
Wow.
Those are tough.
But hey, this is your office.
This is my office. Every day I come in here and play on the baseball field. I'm Kenny Magner, the head groundskeeper of the Norfolk Tides, and I am Hampton Roads.
Kenny was the International League Groundskeeper of the Year in 1993 and 1997. Norfolk Tides home opener April 9th versus Gwinnett Braves, 7:15. For tickets, go to norfolktides.com. Call them 622-2222. You know, years ago, Kenny used to have a full head of hair.
Oh.
And then they started playing football on that field. All the hair went.
Oh, man.
They stopped playing football, but the hair hasn't come back.
Oh, I thought maybe you just had a bad encounter with the mower, but...
No, he takes it so serious. When they started playing football on his field, get off my field.
Yeah.
I bet he
Just
lies
kidding,
awake
Kenny.
at night thinking of like all the different patterns he could mow the outfield.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Yeah, I mean, just perfect picture. What
Yeah.
I saw from that video, that was...
But it's a long season, so he's really got a lot of work to do to keep it up.
Yeah, it's not like the...
No pressure, Kenny.
Not like the Masters, mow it once, they're good for the weekend.
One tournament.
Yeah. Maybe they'll let the women come in and mow the grass.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that.
Well, that would be all right, just so they don't wear a green jacket, if you know what I'm saying.